Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Get this camera situated correctly. Oh well. I'm always like, when I pull my hands away from it, it like shakes a little bit. I'm like a little worried it's gonna like tilt to the side or whatever. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday, like I said. Yeah, I have my warm winter coat on out here because it's so cold. What if I vlogged the whole time like this? You guys couldn't see me. How are you guys doing today? Actually, this coat, strangely enough, is not as warm as some of my other coats. What is this like? This always like goes up like that. It's like the cord. It goes up like that instead of down like that. This coat is actually not as warm. It looks really warm, doesn't it? It's not. It's not as warm as some of the other coats that I have. It's not as warm as like that fleece Abercrombie coat that I have from like years ago. That coat's probably one of the warmest coats that I have. Well, this is an UGG coat. People always ask me whenever I wear this coat. They're like, where'd you get that coat? This coat is an UGG coat. It's from I bought it from the UGG website. I think like 2 or 3 years ago. But the reason I bought this was, I have a couple UGG coats. I have like just a plain fleece coat. I think I have the trucker coat from UGG. I have this one. And then the original coat that I bought from UGG, is like the one that I've had for years, and it's like so worn out. I wouldn't wear it on video. It's not, I mean, it's in bad condition, but it's like the warmest of the warm. Like when I like come outside when it's really, really cold on, that's the coat that I put on. I have like 5 coats like hanging over the edge of the chair right now. So does Alex has like 5 his coats hanging on his chair. My coats are like the blue Cotopaxi coat. This one I had in the closet. And then I have the Abercrombie one. And then I have the old UGG one. What else do I have? There's one other coat over there. Maybe it's a North Face coat. I think I have. Anyway, and then we have a bunch of coats in the closet. We have coats downstairs. So yeah, and I have a new coat coming. I said I wasn't going to buy any more coats, and then I bought a new coat. I'm just one for this winter. I'm really excited about it. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday. Let's do a time and temperature check. It is currently 6:44 p.m. It feels rather cold outside tonight. Let's see. It feels fresh. It feels fresh. No, it feels, that's not the word I was looking for. It feels refreshing. It feels refreshing out here. The temperature is currently, 37. Why do I feel like it was colder? Yes, did I sit outside? No, it was the day before. Why does it feel like it was colder the last time that I sat out here? Well, it's 37 and partly cloudy. And I actually looked last night, and I think we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. I talked to my neighbor early this morning. I was putting some stuff in the trash can before the trash came today, and he was walking his dog, and it was like 5:30 in the morning. And so I was like hanging out with him, and I was like, what are you getting in for Christmas? What's Santa Claus bringing in for Christmas? He's like, I don't think Santa Claus is bringing him. And then I felt bad. I was like, oh, I gotta order him some stuff to get the dog some stuff for Christmas and whatever. But anyway, and I was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, it doesn't really, he's like, are you guys all ready for Christmas? And I was like, yeah, we're pretty ready for Christmas. And he was like, it doesn't really feel like Christmas. We haven't had that much snow yet. And I was like, we've had more snow. I wanted to bring out my list, and I was like, we've had more snow than we usually have. But then I went inside and I like looked, and I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow. It's supposed to actually rain on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in Indianapolis. But that could change. That could change. We could still get a white Christmas. That's all I ever want for Christmas is a white Christmas. So tonight it's supposed to get down to 32. Oh, not tonight. Rain and snow showers mixed late. Low 32. And then tomorrow, mainly cloudy with snow showers around in the morning. They're just hanging around. Just some snow showers. They're just hanging around in the morning. Temperatures nearly steady in the mid-30s. And then Saturday 32, mainly cloudy. Sunday 32. And then Monday it goes up to 44. And that's Christmas Eve. And then Tuesday, Christmas Eve, is 45 degrees, overcast, still a slight chance of a rain shower. And then Christmas Day, 47, rain showers early with overcast skies later in the day. And then it goes up, 52, 53, 55, 53, 48, 47. What's this supposed to be on Christmas or New Year's Eve? 47 on New Year's Eve, sunshine and clouds mixed, and then New Year's Day. 42, mostly cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy in the afternoon. So, and then 40 on the second. So yeah, but it feels refreshing out here. It feels refreshing, it feels nice. I feel like I've been cooped up inside all day long. I have not felt great today. I've had a headache for the majority of the day. And I'm not really sure what's going on because yesterday I felt so good. I'm not in a bad mood today or anything like that. I haven't felt great. And it kind of started late last night. So last night, and I just made some coffee in my Christmas cup, my Christmas corksicle cup. I think this is corksicle. I don't know. But it's just, I love this red tartan plaid cup. I used it the other day, and somebody in the comment section, they go, "Oh, Peter, I love your mug. Thank you." I love anything red tartan plaid. It can either be Christmas or punk rock. So I love it for either reason. But anyway, last night, got everything up. Alex and I watched The Housewives. We watched, tonight's House of Villains finale, but we probably won't watch that until this weekend. We watched, I want to have Elsbeth and Matlock on tonight. I'm like wondering if they're going to take a break over the holidays, because some shows do. So maybe it won't be on tonight, or maybe it'll be next week that it won't be on, or maybe it won't take a break at all. I don't know. I guess I could look that up. But last night we watched Real Housewives of New York, which was so weird because on my video that I did yesterday, my Peter Watches TV channel, I was talking about, I did my coverage of the finale for 1,000 Pound Best Friends, and in there I was talking about Brynn from New York, and then I just got bombarded with all these messages of people telling me that Brynn had like come out with a statement that she was leaving the show, which is crazy to me. Like, Brynn is like such a huge part of New York. It's gonna be interesting to see that show going forward without her. But so we watched New York last night. This season of New York has not been that exciting. We watched New York, and then we watched Beverly Hills after that. Beverly Hills is already good this season. And last night, this week's episode was really good with Beverly Hills. And then we watched Watch What Happens Live with Kyle Richards and Jessel from New York. That was good. And then Alex was like deleting the Watch What Happens Live because he doesn't watch them if he doesn't know the people on there. And Julianne Moore and Anderson Cooper were on there. I'm a huge Julianne Moore fan. I love her, especially in the movie Shortcuts. If you've never seen the movie Shortcuts, it's so fantastic. I love her in that movie. And so I was like, "Oh, can we watch that Watch What Happens Live?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So we watched Watch What Happens Live with Julianne Moore. They did this skit. It was funny. It was, so if you watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, there was a scene from like, I think it was last week's episode. So it was on last night. We'll watch that probably tonight or this weekend as well, Salt Lake City. But there was a scene when Meredith Marks has her bat mitzvah and she kicks Angie K out of the whole thing for all this stuff. But she doesn't have the whole story. And so anyway, Andy always has like whenever he had like Julia Roberts did the name 'em by Sutton Strack thing. So he had Julianne Moore do the part where Brittany and Angie K get into this argument. And so it was Andy and his... So what it was that Angie said, because she owns hair salons, she and her husband own hair salons, and she's a hairstylist, and she said that Brittany, so there's this cast member named Brittany that dates Jared Osmond, like the cousin of the Donnie and Marie or whatever, and she had like this big hair, it was like this high center ponytail and all this kind of stuff, and so Angie K said that she had high body count hair, meaning like she was like sleeping with a lot of people. And she was like real offended by it. It was like this huge back and forth. Anyway, so Andy had this wig on that was like exactly like Brittany. It was so funny. Julianne Moore did a really good job. And then at the end of it, Anderson Cooper came out and he had on, he was supposed to be Lisa Barlow. It was so dumb. But the thing about it is that's so funny is that I just look for chapstick. I always have like chapstick or lip gloss or something always on me. I have Kleenex, like my grandma and my mom, but I do not have any lip balm. You know what? I need to light these candles before we get too far into this vlog. Anyway, I was looking for chapstick, but sitting next to the computer are like 8 things of chapstick, and take your pick. I got the lip smackers, lip potion, I just brought the Nivea down, I have Treat Beauty, I have lip gloss, I have everything over there. So it was Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, you know, like they're best friends, right? And so, and I love both of them. Anderson Cooper, I mean like, Andy Cohen, I mean, I think they're both attractive. My husband thinks that they're both attractive. I've thought they were attractive forever. Anderson Cooper, I've always thought was attractive. Andy Cohen kind of like, it goes in and out for me. Like sometimes I'm like, he looks good. Other times I'm like, he needs to pull it together. But Anderson Cooper has always been like extremely handsome. I thought he was extremely handsome always, right? And it was interesting watching it. I don't know how old he is. I think he's only like 55. He's not that much older than me. But watching it last night, he's still attractive. He's still cute and attractive. But he looked older last night. I was kind of surprised. I was like, damn, I haven't seen him for a while. But not like older in a bad way. Older in a like, if you're older, like if you're in your 50s or 60s, you'll probably relate to this. Older like when you've watched somebody. It's like when I see Madonna. It's like I'm like, girl, we have gotten old together. It's kind of how I feel like when I watch it. Not like, oh, he looks old, like he looks bad. Like kind of like we've gotten old together. It's kind of how you feel like when you see these people, like people back in the day, like George Clooney to me today. Like I mean, I'm like, damn, like. I mean, I've been watching George Clooney since like the beginning, you know, or Richard Gere. What was that movie that Alex and I watched with Richard Gere? And I just was like, oh my God, like, and Richard Gere is like, I think he's like 74 or 75. Actually, he's 70. I looked up their ages. Susan Sarandon and Diane Keaton are both 78. Look fantastic for 78. And then Richard Gere's 75 and William H. Macy is 74. That was the cast of that movie. Emma Roberts was in it too. I don't even remember what the movie was. It was the most depressing movie in the world about 4 people in their 70s having existential crisis about their relationships. But anyway, it's weird as you, like, I can remember still like Richard Gere and Pretty Woman. I was like, God, he's so good looking, you know? I mean, he's still good looking. I think it gives me hope too. It's like, you can still be enjoying life, you know, like well into your 70s. But Anderson Cooper, I think Andy Cohen is 55, and I think Anderson Cooper is like 56 or 57, but I could be. I don't know, does anybody know? Does anybody want to wager a guess? Do you want to wager a guess? Let's see. Okay. Andy Cohen age, I think he's 55 or 56. Andy Cohen age, oh, he's 56. Oh my God, I was so smart about that. Okay. I was born on June 2nd. Oh, my mom's sobriety birthday. So he'll be 57 and I'll be 53. So he's 4 years older than me. Okay, hold on a second. Get out of here. Okay, Anderson Cooper age. So if he's 56, I bet Anderson Cooper's 57 or 58. But maybe he's younger than him. Anderson Cooper age. He's 57. So they're like right around the corner. What's his birthday? Anderson Cooper. I like got off there before I looked. Anderson Cooper age. Oh my God, he's born June 3rd. They have birthdays back to back. So he'll be 58. So he's 5 years older than me. I'm probably saying this and you guys are like, Peter, you look the exact same age as them. I probably do. But you know, you don't look at it from that point of view. You don't look at it from like, you know, looking at yourself in the mirror. You do notice things as you get older. Like, I think like this is still the thing that hasn't happened to me yet, that I'm kind of like waiting to happen. Is I remember sitting in the living room in there when my mom lived here, and I don't remember how old my mom would have been. So she got sober at 51, so she's probably late 50s, maybe 60, and she wouldn't have been a lot older than 60. But I remember looking over at her, and there was something about her hands that looked different to me. And she caught me like looking at her hands. She like said something about it. And she was like, are you look, I know. She's like, I know mom's hands look old. And I was like, they don't look old, mom. But they did kind of look older. I was like, I noticed it for like the first time. And it's weird. I always look at my hands. Like they don't really, like they haven't really changed a whole lot yet. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. You do notice small things. You notice like as you get older, you notice like, I don't know, aches and pains are different. You know, like I remember years and years and years ago. I don't even remember how old I was. Probably 40 or something like that, late 30s. And I called my dad and I was like, Dad, something is wrong. And he was like, what's going on? And I was like, I just woke up this morning. I've had back pain that I had to go to the doctor's for. This was not that. This was just bad back pain in the morning when I woke up. And I said, Dad, I said, something's really wrong. And he goes, well, what's going on? And I was like, I woke up this morning and I said, my back just really, really hurt. And he was like, well, what part of your back? And I was like my lower back. And he was like, yeah, that is really serious. And I go, it is? And he goes, yeah, I think I know what it is. I go, what is it, Dad? And he goes, it's called getting older, Pete. I was like, shut up, Dad. But it is true. Like, you do notice some things. Like, you hear creaks in your legs that you didn't notice before. You know, since like when I was like 65 pounds heavier than I am now, like, I had a really hard time, like, walking up and down the stairs. I get out of breath a lot real easily, you know? So that's a huge change I've noticed since losing weight, is like I can just like tear up the stairs, run up the stairs and whatever. I don't even think I'd be able to walk the way that I walk, you know, today, back then. I just don't think I would have been able to. So the weight loss, I know, is a huge difference. If I could just lose another 20 or 30 pounds, oh my God, like, you know. It'd be a different world. A whole new world. But you do notice things as you get older, too. Like, every once in a while, I'll hear something like crack, and like, not crack like it's bad, but like you just hear like, you know, like a bone, like, you know, like you're cracking your knuckles or something like that. That's like in your knee or whatever, and you're like, I don't think I've ever heard that one crack before. Do you know what I mean? Or you'll notice, like, I mean, I have so many wrinkles, you know, that I don't really, and I never have really cared. I'll be honest with you. Because I go out in the sun a lot, I mean, the wrinkles are because I go out in the sun a lot, not just because I'm older. Probably a mix of both. But, like, these prominent lines I've had in my forehead, I mean, I've had those forever. I've had those since my 30s. So, and I don't know if I have, like, laugh lines and stuff around here because I have a beard, so I don't really know. But, yeah, it's weird getting older, like, the things that you notice. You know, it is weird. So, anyway, we watched out last night. And then it was getting late. It was like 11 o'clock. And so Alex is like, okay, so today was his last day off. He has no meeting tomorrow. So he is off tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then he has to work on Monday. And then he's off Tuesday and Wednesday. We went through the whole thing last night. He's off Tuesday and Wednesday. He might work from home Thursday. I think he's off Friday. But either next Friday or the Friday after, he has to go in and, like, take down a Christmas tree or something like that in the office, or do something, like, check something. So to do something like that he volunteered for. And that's like, he thought he'll only be gone for, like, an hour. And then, because he was like, if you want to get brunch afterwards, we can do that. I was like, okay. So he basically just works Monday next week, and then he's off, like, it's crazy because, like, everybody that I know, they're like, well, what, like, are you working all next week? And I'm like, I mean, I film videos from home. Like, yeah, I'll probably, you know, if I feel like it. I mean, if I wake up, you know, I was thinking about this today because I was like, I usually pre-film videos for, like, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve is by far my favorite over Christmas Day. I mean, I love Christmas Day. We go to Caroline's, we hang out. It's like, you know, we have such a good time. And then we'll come home and we'll, like, lay down and take a nap. Christmas Day, I may not vlog. That might be the only day that I don't vlog. Unless we get home early enough that I vlog. I think we're going over there early. I can look and see. She put out this whole invitation to everybody. A whole new world. Why am I going into the phone calls that I'm looking for? Okay, Caroline. What is all this? Okay. This must be it. No. That's my mother-in-law's party. See all. Where did she put this out? Anyway, I think we're going over there like 1 or 2. So I can't believe that we'll be over there that late. So I probably won't vlog, obviously, before we go over there, because we're going over there early. So I'll probably vlog when we get back. And if we get back too late, then I'm just going to enjoy the day with my family, and I won't vlog that day. But Christmas Eve, my plan is to do some kind of vlog. Whether that's like late going into Christmas Eve, that I vlog it and I have it ready for the next day for those people that don't celebrate Christmas, or those of you out there that don't have people to be with on Christmas or whatever. I'll probably try to film that. I'll probably try to pre-film a video or 2. I don't know. To be honest with you, like, I have all these plans. So this is a lot of what I don't talk about on here. I have a lot of plans for, like, things I want to change up with my channels going into 2025. There's a lot of things I want to do. I really, like, on my Peter Watches TV channel, like, I want to post, like, every day over there. I watch so much TV. I have so much fun on that channel. I want to do that. On my drama channel, I really want to get back to the drama. And I really want to look into some new drama. That's, like, one of my plans. And I want to post over there, like, at minimum 5 days a week. Vlog every day. I'm going to do some different things with my Peterisms channel. I've got a couple exciting projects on the BookTube channel that I'm doing. And, you know, I've just got some other ideas of some new things that I want to do. Just like little video here, video there. I've been planning some different things out. So, I'm kind of, like, ready for, like, January, like, you know, and right now in between there is kind of like, it's not like all this stuff's going to happen, like, on January 1st, but it's going to, like, you know, January, February, it'll be coming around. And so right now, I'm kind of, like, in this interim space where, I mean, it's not like I'm changing it. It's not like I'm making huge changes. I mean, over here, there's not going to be anything. I'll just keep on vlogging every day, you know? But it's like, I'm kind of like, I feel like, well, especially after what happened last night, I'll explain it to you in a second. I feel like I keep on saying, like, I need to take a day, and then I don't take a day. And yesterday was really good for me. because I just vlogged and filmed Peter Watches TV video and my Peter Does Stuff video, and that was all I did. Today I didn't film a lot either. Today I filmed the vlog, and then I filmed a drama channel video, but that was like 50 minutes. And then I did a reaction to The Kings of Tupelo on Netflix, and then I did a review video, because I haven't filmed my review video in like a week. You know, I don't know I don't know. So I was thinking, like, I usually, like, when we go on vacation, I always, like, you know, film, like, a Peterisms video. Back in the day, I'd film, like, a Peterisms video, a review video for, like, every day we were gone. I don't do that anymore. And so, I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't get back to that. I would, you know? But going into Christmas this year, I usually am, like, I'm going to, like, pre-film all these videos and whatever. I don't know that I'm going to do that. Like, I think I will make sure that I have vlogs consistent through the holidays. If I take a day off, the only day that I will take off probably will be, well, New Year's. So New Year's Eve we have the wedding to go to. So unless I vlog early before we get ready and go to the wedding, oh, there's my husband. Unless we, I film the vlog early before we go to the wedding, and then I post it late, which I'll probably, I mean, I was thinking about this the other day, because I was like, I don't want to not vlog on the last day of the year, you know what I mean? I don't want to, but like, I think the wedding starts at like 5 or 6 or something. So if I make a video that day, if I don't pre-film videos, that'll probably be the only day. The only thing I film that day will be my vlog. Even if I just film it for 20 or 30 minutes, I will film a vlog that day. But we got to get ready and go to the wedding and all that kind of stuff. So, but I will film that day on New Year's Eve, and then I will post that either when we get back from the wedding or whatever. So I don't even think I'm going to take New Year's Eve off. And then going into Christmas, we're just going to have to kind of see how next week goes. I'm planning on filming all through this weekend because of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I probably won't post a whole lot. So going into this weekend, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm going to film like every day this weekend. But anyway, so Alex is off then, and then he's off. Then he has to go back and work on Monday after Christmas. And then New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, he's off. And then he said he might do something like the second. So he's basically off like 2 weeks in a row. He's so excited about it. I said to him today, I go, are you excited for vacation? He goes, I have to go to work on Monday. I go, okay, but other than Monday, you're basically off for like 2 weeks. He goes, I know. He goes, yeah, I'm excited. So he's excited about that. So I'm excited to have him home. I miss him when he's not here, you know? And especially now that Boo Radley's not here, it's so quiet during the day. It's weird because, like, when I walk outside to, like, get the mail or something, I'm kind of like, I hope I run into some neighbors to talk to, you know? But it's so cold outside. It's so cold outside that there's not typically people out here. It was weird that, like, yesterday, was it yesterday, Wednesday? Yeah, that I ran into my neighbor and her husband across the street at different times, and my neighbor in the morning, and he was walking his dog, but I miss, like, sitting out here and seeing people throughout the day, you know? Especially now that Boo's gone, it's, like, weird, you know? It's, like, I don't know. It just is weird to me. It's just, not weird, it's just quiet. It's just super, super quiet, you know, all day long. So last night, we watched the shows, and then, it was, like, I was, like, 11:05. I was, like, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna lay down and take a nap, because I said I want to get up and I want to read the Christmas books, the Advent calendar books, and then the Survivor finale was on last night. It was 2 hours, and I wanted to watch that, and then I wanted to finish that 1992 show. I was real excited about finishing that 1992 show. Well, I laid down, and I fell asleep. Alex went to bed, too. He was like, looked at one TikTok, and then he, like, plugged. I was like, are you going to sleep? He's like, yeah, I'm going to, because I have to get up early tomorrow, because he went into work, like, somewhat early this morning, because he had to work there all day long. Hello? He's like, and so I laid down at like 11 o'clock, and I set my alarm, 11:05, whatever it was, and I set my alarm for like 12:30, and I fell deep, deep asleep, and the alarm went off, and I woke up, and I like came out of the weirdest dream. I remember like bits and pieces of it. It was really, really weird, and very scary. I've been having like all these nightmares, like every night I've been having nightmares. And I woke up, and I literally, like, I was shaking so bad, I felt like I was coming out of my skin. And I hadn't felt like that in a couple days. Like, I hadn't felt, I mean, I hadn't, you know, at all felt like that in a couple days. And I had just a really, really horrible headache. And I was like, what is going on? And so I laid there in bed, and I, like, held up my hand, and I even, like, put my phone up to, like, see, and my hand was, like, completely still. It literally felt like I was shaking like this. And I was like, my hand was completely still. I was like, what is going on? I mean, my whole body felt like it was shaking. So I laid there for like 5 or 10 minutes. And I like checked my phone, and like Nikki had texted me, and she's like, I finished the books. So I was like, because she probably thought that I, wasn't going to sleep that late. So I got up and I went downstairs, and I was like standing in the kitchen. I drank some water, took some Tylenol, and I just like, I felt wrecked. I just felt wrecked. I was like, what is going on? I'd had such a good day yesterday. I mean, like, I'm checking everything, right? Like, what am I anxious about? Like, what am I stressed about? I'm not. Like, I had a great day yesterday with Caroline. It wasn't like I felt overwhelmed. I mean, I had a relaxing day. We had watched TV shows. I hadn't eaten anything funky. I didn't even really eat that much last night. And so, I mean, I hadn't drank like tons of caffeine. Like when Alex and I were watching the shows, I drank water the whole time that we were watching the shows. So I was like, what is going on? Like, I'm so confused as to what is going on. So I sat in a chair because I was like, I wanted to just relax myself for a second. And I like texted Nikki, and I was like, hey, I just got up. I'm feeling a little weird. I was like, let me read the books and then I'll call you. Because we usually like talk about the books. So we have like chapters in the Advent Calendar books. And so she was like, okay. And so I sat in the chair. I brought all my stuff in there, lit the candles and whatever. I still was like shaking. I wasn't as bad as when I woke up, but I still felt like I was shaking. Like all over shaking. And just had this like horrible headache. And he said, like, when I told him all these symptoms of, like, the headache associated with the shaking feeling like it was coming from the inside out, like I was coming out of my skin, he was like, yep, it's anxiety. He's like, I see people with this all the time. It's anxiety. And he was like, and you're probably looking at, 4 to 6 weeks to 2 to 3 months is what we're looking at, whatever he said at the time, 2 months or something like that. I was like, okay. I don't know, maybe it's better that it's not every day, that it's, every couple days now. I don't know, but it freaked me out last night. So I read, and I read the books. The 25 Days book has gotten very gory. The Xmas Break book is stupid, but I like reading the chapters every day. And so then after that, I like got some water, and I came outside and called Nikki, and I was still feeling shaky. And I was explaining to her, and she's like, well, what happened? Like, did you eat anything weird? Did you drink a lot of caffeine? She's like, asking me all the questions. I was like, no, didn't drink a lot of caffeine. Didn't, like, eat anything weird. She's like, well, what are you stressed out about? And I was like, I'm not really stressed out about anything. Like, today was a great day. I had a good day with Caroline. I don't know. I have no idea. I said, all I know is that, like, I slept super deep. Like, super deep during my nap. And I was, like, only asleep for, like, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. And by the time that it took me to fall asleep, I mean, I fell asleep pretty quickly, but like laying there and whatever, So maybe an hour and 15 minutes, let's say, right? I mean, I was out. I was deep. So I don't know if like I'm not getting enough sleep because, so I'm going to bed, between 5:30 and 6. My sleep schedule sucks. I'm fully aware of that, okay? I don't need a sleep study to tell me that my sleep schedule sucks. I'm fully aware of that. And it's my own damn fault. So, I go to bed at between 5:30 and 6. The most relaxing time for me, it's a trade-off, and I know that, is between like midnight and 5:30 when Alex is asleep and I have all the candles lit and I'm sitting down here and I'm watching shows or reading. That is when I feel the most relaxed. Like, that is my quality time. Like, that's my time to myself. That's the time that really helps me the most, right? I have a hard time being willing to give all that up. And I know people be like, well, you could have that in the morning, but I wouldn't do that in the morning. I wouldn't get up and watch a bunch of TV shows in the morning. And if I go to bed at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night, like, I won't be staying up. And I love watching my shows. I love that, So it's 6 of one, half of the dozen of the other. And yeah, I complain and bitch and moan about it. But at the same time, it's like, this is what's going on with me. So I lay down between 5:30 and 6, but it takes me a good hour and a half to fall asleep. And so I'm really not falling asleep until, after Alex leaves. It's like 7:30, sometimes 8. And then I'm getting up at the latest, at like 1. Today I joked in my drama video, I said 2, but I don't ever get up that late. Like 1:15 is the latest I ever get up. Well, if you really think about that, and I wake up in between there to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. So if I fall asleep, let's say at 7, okay, which would be early for me after tossing and turning, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. That's a max of 6 hours of sleep that I'm getting a night, plus a nap. It's not enough sleep. It's not enough sleep at all, and I'm not taking care of myself. So I'm gonna have to reduce my hours or take a longer nap. I'm gonna have to reduce my hours in the evening and like go to bed at like latest at 4. I have to. have to start getting some sleep. Because I can't sleep till 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just not realistic. And then I get up, and I'm like wanting to get all these videos done and blah, 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 whatever. So I think that the sleep probably has a little bit to do. Because I think what happened was I slept so deep last night. I slept so deep last night when I took my nap that then when I got up, I just was like, you know, I don't know. The camera stopped. We're at the 30-minute mark. Health updates with Peter. That's what I feel like this is. But anyway, so I talked to Nikki. We talked for, I texted her when I got inside. We talked for an hour and 20 minutes on the phone. We talked about the books, we talked about Christmas, we talked about work, talked about, you know, her work. We talked about videos I was going to make. We talked about just Christmas shows we were watching, all kinds of stuff last night. And about 10 or 15 minutes into talking to her, I don't know if it was talking to her, if it was just sitting out here. And it was like really, it was, I mean, it was cold, but it was refreshing last night as well. The shaking went away. It really helped, you know? Just like when I'm sitting here vlogging at night, like my headaches start going away. I don't know what that is about. So we talked for a long time, and then finally I was like, what time is it? And she goes, it's like 3. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to watch all these shows. This is why I always stay up so late, see? So I go inside, and I hadn't put the waxes in the wax melter yet. And so I put some waxes in the wax melter. I used different ones last night. I used some, not the happy waxes, because I'm trying to go through all the waxes and not buy any new waxes until I'm out of those. Because after, like, you know, after really, well, Christmas scents, I will I will burn in January and February. But after February, I'm kind of ready for, like, the spring scents and things like that. I mean, I always love a good, you know, kitchen smell, bakery smell candle. But not necessarily like in June and July. That's like September on for me, you know, till about the end of February. So, came inside, put the wax melts in there, and then I watched the Survivor finale, which I loved last night. I think I don't want to get into who won in case you haven't watched it. I think the right person won. But I thought it was an interesting final tribal council. I thought somebody else gave very compelling answers. It was a good finale. It was a good finale. I don't think it was like the best finale, but it was a good finale. But it did make me want to go back. You know, I started this like 6 months ago where I was going to watch all the seasons of Survivor, and then I made it to like season 4, and then I stopped. But I think I'm going to go back and do that because I love it. And so I looked. So the new Survivor, season 48, comes out at the end of February, if you want to watch it with me. And the new Amazing Race, it's a 2-hour season premiere of Survivor on February like 20. It's like a Wednesday, whatever the last Wednesday of February is. And then the following Wednesday is a 90-minute premiere of Amazing Race. Both of them are really good. I mean, I love them because they're like reality challenge shows, but they're not like, I mean, especially Amazing Race, because it's just like couples and friends and stuff like that. It's just a fun show to watch, and it's drama, but it's not like housewives throwing wine glasses across the table at each other. So I watched that. I really wanted to finish that 1992 show last night, because I'm so into that. And I wasn't as far as I thought I was. I had finished episode 3, so I had 4, 5, and 6 to watch. So last night I watched episode 4, and then, but I was like doing other stuff. What did I do? Oh, we had a bunch of stuff that I had to order from Amazon that we're like out of, and I was doing that. And then I was like straightening at my desk area, so when I got up today to make 7 videos, which didn't happen, that I could do all that, and do this, and I was doing all this kind of stuff. So anyway, so I watched episode 4 and half of episode 5. So tonight I have half of episode 5 and then episode 6. And, yeah, so. And then by the time that I went to bed last night, like, I still had somewhat of a headache, but I didn't feel shaky anymore. So that was good. And I didn't feel shaky that really today when I woke up. I thought I would. I was, like, really nervous about that. Though when I woke up today, I feel like I was shaking out of my skin again. I didn't really feel like that. A little bit, but not too much. But I've had a headache all day long today. So I don't know what's going on, you know? The doctor said it was anxiety. I don't know. But hopefully it doesn't happen tonight. Tomorrow we have therapy. We have couples counseling tomorrow. And then Alex has a birthday dinner for a girl that he used to work with. It's like him and like 4 girls that are going out to dinner tomorrow night at like 6 o'clock, he said. And then Saturday we have his mom's Christmas party, and then Sunday, like, we'll just probably hang out here and do brunch or something like that. Sunday I'll probably do my vlog and like a drama video and like one other video. I'm gonna try to post like all weekend long, you know, leading up to like Christmas Eve. But we'll just kind of see, take it day by day. Today when I woke up, I just like, I think like, I don't know if this will make sense, but like last night when I woke up from the nap, it really kind of like, it really freaked me out to the point that like when I got up today, I was like, I didn't really, my first thought was, I don't feel like filming a whole lot today. And then I was like, no, like you'll be happy that you did and you'll enjoy it. And so I pushed through, but I got started late filming videos. I don't even know what time I started filming videos, but so I made like a 50-minute drama video, and then I got that rendered. And then I made, well, I went upstairs. Oh, this is what happened. So I came downstairs and I like uploaded the memory card, and then I didn't render the movie. I don't know why. I just totally forgot to. And so I went upstairs and I filmed the reaction to Kings of Tupelo, and then I filmed the review video of the Trader Joe's Christmas peppermint candy cane JoJo's cookies, or like Oreos. And so I missed that. I haven't filmed a review video in like 7 days, and I missed it over there. I was like, God, I missed filming videos on the review channel. It's so fun. So anyway, so I got to get back on that in the next couple days. But anyway, so when I got done with those, I came downstairs and I was like getting ready to like transfer the drama video over to my phone, and it wasn't rendered. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to like start rendering it. So I had to render that, and then Alex texted me he was on his way home. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm not going to film any more videos, because I was going to film Peterism's video and a BookTube video too today. And I also wanted to do, well, this was going to take a long time. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might do like a package or two a day, because I have like 6 or 8 packages in there. Alex looked last night, he was like, what are all those packages? I was like, they're from the post office box. But they're like big boxes. And so I feel like I need to go through them first and kind of like see what people sent me before I like, you know, read the cards and all that kind of stuff. But I think I might do like 2 PO unboxing videos. So that might be like tomorrow and Saturday. And I might split it into 2. Because I don't want to make it like an hour. I mean, they're like big packages. So I don't want to make it like, you know, an hour long PO unboxing. So I might do like half of one, half of the other, you know, 2 days in a row. So yeah, so, or if my new stuff from Aloe comes. Y'all informed me about Lululemon. I did not know about that Lululemon stuff when I was looking it up the other day. People were telling me don't buy Lululemon, and the CEO is a horrible person. I was like looking into it. I did not know any of that stuff. I had no idea. Other than that, people were like, just don't buy it. It's too expensive. It's not worth it and whatever. But y'all seem to like really support Aloe. So is Aloe good? Somebody said it means like all love in the ocean, or all love together, or something like that. I don't know, but I didn't know that either. I know a lot about these brands. Look at this, keeps on sticking up. But anyway, I don't know a lot about these brands. All I know is that Caroline got the Aloe shoes, and then you know what she told me the other day? She told me they were so comfortable, and then the other day she goes, they're not really that comfortable. I go, Caroline, I just ordered a pair. Why did you tell me that? She goes, well, I like them. She goes, they're cute. She goes, but they're just not real comfortable. She goes, but she wears them for Pilates. So anyway, Caroline loves her Pilates so much. She's like, you should come to Pilates with me. And I said, okay. I said, do you want to pick me up? She goes, well, don't tell me to take an Uber, you guys. It's like a half an hour from here where she does her Pilates. Okay, it's this Pilates studio. And she's like, well, she was like, I'd have to come pick you up, and then we'd have to go to because she's not going to change Pilates studio. She's just not. She's been there forever. And so she's like, well, I'd have to pick you up, and then we'd have to go to the Pilates, and then I want to go home and change. And then I was like, and then I would want to come home and change. And she's like, and then we would go for Cousin Fun Day. So that would kind of put us late starting. I was like, okay. Forget the Pilates, Caroline. I can do my walking around here. You know, I got my walking pad. I can walk in the neighborhood. I'm good. But anyway, I'm excited about that Aloe stuff coming. When it comes, if there's problems with Aloe, let me know in the comment section below, but I'm still going to wear it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm excited about it. So anyway, but that stuff's was supposed to come today, and then I got an email that was coming tomorrow. So if that comes tomorrow, if it comes before I start filming, I might do that video tomorrow and then save the PO unboxing videos. But are y'all, if you're watching the Christmas movies for Peter's Movie Club, have you watched them? Are you watching them? I think I have 2 left to watch. So the movies are I'm Dreaming of a Smoky Mountain Christmas. I've already watched that one. I've actually watched it 1.5 times. I have it like queued up on my computer. And so like whenever I'm just sitting there in front of the computer doing stuff, I have it running in the background. So I've actually watched Smoky Mountain Christmas 1.5 times. What's the other one? Season for Miracles. Watched it. So I have Christmas Comes to Willow Creek, which was so funny because somebody commented on my video the other day and they said, oh my god, I'm watching Christmas Comes to Willow Creek as I'm watching this video. And so I have Christmas Comes to Willow Creek. I might watch that tonight, actually. Well, if I have Matlock and Elsbeth tonight, then I won't. So I might watch Well, this weekend I will. I would love to get Alex to watch Christmas Comes to Willow Creek, but he ain't gonna watch some show from the 80s with the Dukes of Hazzards. He's just not gonna do it. But the Holdovers, he might. He said he might watch that. And then I have the Holdovers. But I've been kind of waiting to watch that. Last year I watched it sitting out here in the bitter cold late at night. I think I did. And it was kind of fun sitting outside watching it. So I might wait till like Monday and going into Christmas Eve watching it on Monday night out here. But then I'm caught up with all the movies. I'm trying to get as many Christmas books. I think, you know, it's interesting. Like my Tanya Jean says, you can change your opinion in a moment's notice. You know, I said on here a while ago that like after Christmas is over, I'm not reading any more Christmas books. I think I might change that actually until January 1st. Because I bought all these Christmas books. And then if I'll have to save them till next year. You know, and the thing is that I'm probably only going to get like 2 or 3 more books done. Well, I have the 2. So I looked actually because Goodreads sent me my book in review year. Did you guys get these if you're on Goodreads? Where is it at? You can take the girl from the country. Here it is. Congrats, your year in books is officially here. It's been a year well spent and well read. Check out your 2024 reading stats. Under each stat, click, okay. So I read 41 books so far. Well, that's not true because when you go into my Goodreads and you pull up my reading challenge, it says on here that I've read, maybe it is 41 books. Hold on. Before I jump the gun on that. Come on. Why is it not loading my 2024 challenge? I read 44 books. So I put it out before I read that. So I read 44 books, okay? Then I have the James Patterson book. That'll be 45. Then I have the 2 Advent Calendar books, 46, 47. The Christmas Tree Farm Mystery book, that's 48, okay? And then I probably will get at least 2 more done, Christmas books, 49, 50, okay? And hopefully, maybe a couple books. So I probably finish around between like 50 and 55 books for the year. My goal, sadly, was 100. But, okay, when you go back and you look at my previous challenges, so let's just say if I finish at 52, let's say if that was a book, would that be a book a week? That'd be a book a week. Okay. My past challenges, last year, 28. So I almost doubled that. And then 2022, which was the year of the accident, that was when I couldn't even read a book or listen to an audiobook. Do you guys remember that? 14 out of my goal was 104. 2021, I read 110 books. So, next year, I have no doubt that I can hit 100 books next year. But anyway, my goal, or here it says 41 books read. You came, you read, then read some more. 11,989 pages. You're a top 25% reader, and the year isn't even over. Congrats. Top 25, I don't know what that means. My 5-star reviews were Heartstopper, The Housemaid, North Ranger, First Lie Wins, I'll Be Alone for Christmas, Blood on Their Hands, the Mandy Matney book, Maybe Next Time, Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera, Lisa Jewell, None of This Is True, and the Walking Dead graphic novels. My longest book this year was The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. We all have favorites. These were your top genres of 2024. Does anybody want to guess what my top genres were? Graphic novels and mysteries. Does it say anything else? No, it sure doesn't. You can save those images though if you want to, and you can upload those. You can take the girl from the country, I have heard them say, but you cannot take the country from the girl. This vlog always makes me feel so much better. Like, just sitting here, I feel better than I did before. My headache's going away, so that's a good thing. So yeah, so today I ended up filming the drama video, and I wanted to do a Peter Does Stuff video, either showing the walking pad or the PO unboxing. Didn't get to that. Do the review. I wanted to do Peterism's video. Wanted to do a booktube video. Didn't get to that. I want to do the review of The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. And I have to announce the January book. So I said this yesterday, in case you missed it. We're taking a hiatus for January for a True Crime Book Club. There will be no live stream and no book for True Crime Book Club for January. We will reconvene in February. So we just decided we're going to take a month off. I'm kind of now thinking, like, since I'm doing it with the True Crime Book Club, maybe I need to do it with Peter's Book Club too and just take a month off. Especially since I'm starting that James Patterson Alex Cross project in January. But then I was like, I don't know, like, there's so many good books that are coming out. I want to pick a new book. So maybe Maybe. There's a new science fiction book that's coming out in January. I might pick that as my January book, or that new cozy mystery series that my neighbor told me about. I might pick that one. What do you guys have any suggestions for a book for Peter's Book Club for January? Put it in the comment section below. So yeah, so tonight I don't really have Alex and I might watch. If he was down here in the kitchen, he's probably warming up some food. So he's probably eating right now, watching TV, and then I'll go inside. All my other videos are already uploaded. So I will go inside and I will get this upload the memory card and then render this video. And then I will, once it's uploading, well, I've been uploading the vlog on my phone, and so, because it's so much quicker, so I'll probably wait up till then, and then after that I'll probably lay down and take a nap. I feel like I need some sleep, and just take care of myself tonight. Then at midnight, read the Christmas books, finish 1992. I want to see if Matlock and, well, how will I know? Well, if Matlock is taking, I can look just one up. Matlock, let's look up, what's her name? Elsbeth. Elsbeth. Schedule. Huh. Tonight. Uh, 10-9, okay. Not that they ask on here, is Elsbeth autistic? Oh, I guess she is. I don't remember them ever talking about that on here. It says the show follows an autistic, astute, and unconventional attorney named Elsbeth Tassioni, played by Carrie Preston, who is assigned to... Do they say that in the show? I don't feel like they ever say that in the show. I don't remember that. Wow. If they do, I think that's important if they do that. The awareness of that, I think, is amazing. I love that. How many... apparently it's on tonight. I don't know. Let's look up Elsbeth season 2 finale. Season 2 finale date. What does Elsbeth new enemy mean for the show? Okay. How many episodes will there be, Elsbeth? Oh, it says the season 2 consists of 20 episodes, whereas season 1 was 10 episodes. Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep on watching. I won't ask questions. And then tomorrow we have therapy, and then after therapy, if we don't do brunch, I will come home and film some videos, or do brunch and then come home and film some videos. And Alex will probably take a nap until he goes to his dinner tomorrow night, at which point, when he leaves for his dinner, I will come out here and vlog. And then Saturday is a Christmas party for my mother-in-law, which I'm really, really excited, so I'll have to get up a little bit earlier for that to film some videos. And I know this is going to sound strange, but to be honest with you, like, if I film my vlog and like, oh, the battery is flashing at me. But guess what? I came prepared with another battery, so let me change this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was actually just thinking, because I was in my head as I was changing the battery about what I was just getting ready to say, which was that... my mind is constantly going. It's just always going. I was thinking about, this is what I was going to say, was that I'm kind of at the point where it's important to me that I vlog every day. But other than that, as long as I film, like, please don't go down on this tripod. Please do not fall. As long as I film just like a video or two on my other... as long as I film a video or two on my other channels, whatever channels those are, I'm totally cool with that. And then I was thinking, like, well... you have, like, that is progress. Not perfection, but progress. That, oh, he's putting the pizza box out of the trash can, so he must have warmed up some pizza. This tripod is not giving me hell. But that is progress for me, because I did used to feel like I had to film, like, between 5 and 7 videos a day. I will say this, once I get started filming, I really do enjoy filming, like, so many videos. Like, when, and I will say that, like, when I do film 7 videos in a day, I feel very productive. Like, I'm like, yes, you did it. You filmed 7 videos today. I love it. Like, once I get started, I don't stop. But I do think as far as, like, me doing self-care right now, I mean, like, if I feel like I'm coming out of my skin when I wake up from a nap, like, I need to be taking care of myself, you know? And I know that you guys respect that because you guys are the ones that are like, yeah, you need to take care of yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You guys are so sweet about that. I appreciate it. You guys, I think, know that better than I do. I'm not good at doing that. I've said that. I'm not good at self-care, right? But that is progress, I guess, that I'm at the point now where it's like, as long as I vlog and I make like a video or two, at least till the end of the year, you know, and whatever. It was weird talking to my neighbor early this morning because I was like, you know, talking to him and his dog and stuff like that, and seeing my neighbors, like, especially with their neighbor, because like Boo and him used to like run around the backyard and stuff together when they first got him, not so much towards the end. But like Boo would go up to him, like they'd sniff each other and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just hard. It's like, it reiterates for me, like, Boo not being here. I'm still struggling with it, you guys. I'm still really having a hard time with it. Really, really hard time with it. It was interesting because people sent me these things. It was really nice. People direct messaged me on Instagram, this like reel, this woman talking about the reason why you grieve pets like so hard is because throughout the day, it's like you miss like their, like, you know, hearing their running around the house or whatever. And so you grieve that and you grieve this. I think that's normal with any kind of grief, whether that's grieving the breaking up of a relationship. That could be the person coming through the door, sitting on the couch, or laying down next to you as you sleep at night, or the loss of a person as well, which I think is profound, right? I think that my sponsor and I were talking about it the other day, and she's like, I just think it's like so many things happen to you over the course of like 2 or 3 years. You know, a lot of it with like friends of mine that I don't talk about on here. It didn't directly happen to me, but I've been, you know, with them and talking to them on the phone and by their side and stuff through the stuff that they've gone through, like some really tragic stuff. And so I think it's just kind of like, I just kept on just being like, okay, I can get through this. Like, it's just one thing, you know, whatever. And just kind of like piled up and piled up and piled up. And I just was like, I think one day I just was like, I just can't anymore, you know? And I think that's why it's taking a physical manifestation on. I think that's what the doctor said. You know, that's what my therapist said too. It's like, I don't know. But I think I am better at that because that does show me progress. Whereas before I was like, I got to film 5 to 7 videos. I mean, coming up on the end of the year, I would have been like, every day, like, I'm filming 7 videos. I don't feel like that. Like, today I woke up and I was like, you know, yesterday I was with Caroline. So if tomorrow I wake up and I film 7, you know, we go to therapy and I end up filming 7 videos, I film 7 videos. If I just film the vlog, I just film the vlog. And I think that is progress for me. Because I think, like, that's not where I want to stay. Okay, I don't know if this will make sense. That's not where I want to stay as far as, like, I don't want to be there 6 months from now where I'm just like, whatever, like, if I just film the vlog or whatever. Like, I want to get back to... I work well under structure, okay? So if I get back to a place where I'm like, okay, Monday through Friday, I'm going to film my drama video, Peter Does Stuff video, TV video, this, and the vlog, and I'm filming 4 to 5 videos a day, like, that would make me happy. I feel happy when I'm productive. I feel happy when I have a structure that I follow and it works well for me. I do very well with that. But I think right now, I need to work through this period where I just do what feels right for me when I wake up so that I can get back to that period where I was before, where it's just like, you know, just because I am happy when I'm filming a lot of videos, but some days I just don't feel like it. Some days I just don't have it, you know, but I'll get back there. I know I will. Because when I'm filming the drama video, like, you know, I'm in it. Like, I love doing the drama videos. Like, today doing the review video, I had so much fun. And then, like, I wanted to do all these videos, and then Alex was coming home, and I was like, you know what? They can wait till another day. It's getting late anyway. I want to get the vlog done and relax tonight and stuff like that. So, this week will be relaxing, but I don't know. It'll be fun. I kind of like filming videos sometimes when Alex is here because, like, you know, he's upstairs, I'm downstairs, and it's just like, you know, I'll be like, I get done with the video, and I'll be like, what are you watching? He'll be like, I was listening to you. I was like, you're listening to me? He's like, yeah. He's like, you crack me up sometimes. He has told me, it's so funny, he'll be like, he's like, like when we go out to dinner with our friends and stuff, they'll be like, so do you just sit there when Peter films? He's like, well, sometimes I watch TikToks and I have my AirPods in, or, you know, watch shows if he's filming around me or whatever, like we're in the hotel room. And he's like, but I can like fall asleep to like Peter doing like his, like my drama videos of flipping fans and stuff. He's like, his voice is really soothing to me. Which like, that's like really a compliment, don't you think? Especially coming from somebody that hated his voice. Like I've hated my voice my entire life, you know? And so I don't today. I don't today at all. Like it's not even something that's like, I only think about it when I talk about my voice in reference to hating my voice in the past, or like Alex saying my voice is soothing. Like I don't wake up and hear my voice and go, God, I hate my voice. I don't think that ever. And I know exactly what I hear is my voice because I hear it every day on video, so you can't hide from that, you know? But YouTube gave me that. YouTube gave me getting used to my voice and whatever, you know? But anyway, is that kind of, you think that's kind of a thing from the past? You know, like when we were growing up, if you're my age, like you didn't know what your voice sounded like. Do you guys remember this? You'll know what I'm talking about. Like if you're my age, you're like, yeah, or older, you're not in your head. Like you would hear your voice for the very first time. I think that the very first, like when you recorded yourself, which we very rarely did, like on an audio tape, right? But like, do you remember when your parents would get answering machines and would have a tape in there, and then like you would like, you know, put your voice on an answering machine and be like, hi, this is Peter, I can't come to the phone right now. Okay, that. And then you'd hear it and you'd be like, oh, cringe. Like, that's not what I sound like, is it? And then you knew what you sounded like, right? Okay, but like, is it weird that like our not our generation, because that is my generation, but like the new generation, like little kids are filming themselves and, you know, videoing themselves. So at like 3 years old, you already know what your voice sounds like. Is that like a generational thing? That like, no kids going forward will ever not know what their voice sounds like? Isn't that such a weird thing when you think about that? I hadn't thought about that. Isn't that such a weird thing? What did I say to Alex last night when we were going to bed? When I say this, I know so many of you are going to laugh out there. But I think such deep thoughts. I do, you know? So we get into bed. Okay, I've been wanting to put the new Christmas comforter on the bed, the other new Christmas comforter, Alex, because we have like 6 at this point. I go, well, the 2 new ones that I bought this year, but the one that we have that's flannel, it was so hot at first, but now it's so cold in our bedroom at night that I like it on there. And the fleece blanket that Alex hates, but I like, and it's so comfy and cozy at night. So anyway, so I've been wanting to change it, but I haven't changed it yet, because the flannel is really comfy. So we get into the bed last night, right? We have these bamboo sheets, and I go, isn't it funny? I go, when you like get into the bed and the bed's cold, but then your body heats up like underneath the bed, and so like it heats all the air up underneath, and he's like, and I go, and it heats up like all the air underneath the bed, and then you have to like throw the blankets off. Like I always have to put a leg out to air condition it. I said, because you get so hot because your body heat has heated underneath the bed. And he goes, and I go, isn't that so weird? And he goes, that your body heats up. I go, well, it's cold before you get in it. And I go, then your body heats up the area underneath the bed. And he goes, are you just thinking about this for the first time? I go, no, but it's practically science. He just started laughing at me. He goes, you are so stupid. I go, no, but seriously, it's like science. It's like you're under the bed. I mean, I know it's stupid, okay? But like, I don't think about this stuff very often. There are some of you out there that are laughing. There are some of you out there that are like rolling your eyes. There are some of your husbands that are looking at you right now like, why are you watching this fool? Look at him right now and be like, because I love me some Peter Monn. And then there are others of you out there that are just as dumb as me, and you know that you would have made the same statement, okay? You know you would have. So anyway. But, yeah. Nikki texted me about 4 hours ago. She said, I can't wait to read the Christmas books tonight. They're so bad. And nothing ever happens, and they always end on a cliffhanger. We're not going to find out what happens until Christmas Day. That's just the truth. But anyway, I mean, they're not bad. Xmas break is bad. Like, her brother-in-law's dying, and she's like, would you like a cup of hot cocoa? Mama used to make it for us on the fireplace. It's so weird. It's so weird. Nikki and I just laugh and laugh and laugh talking about it. See, you guys put me in such a good mood. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm, like, in such a good mood now. Okay. Let's, hold on a second. Let's go into the vlog, and we will answer some questions. I haven't answered some questions in a while. Oh my god. Okay. Answer vlog. I haven't responded to questions over here in quite some time. Have I? Okay. Have I? I have not. I think not. Okay. Candace, hi Candace. She said, back in the day, my ex wore Drakkar Noir every day. I wore Poison. Oh, my stepmom used to wear Poison because I liked the purple bottle it came in. It was so pretty, wasn't it? But I will tell you why I know Drakkar Noir, and I don't think I ever wore it. But if you went into bathrooms at bars, okay, I don't know if women's restrooms have these, but men's bathrooms for like 25 cents. I never did this. I don't think I did. I don't know, but I had friends of mine that did. They would have like, it would be like a box, like, you know, like a condom box. They even have those in gas stations anymore, like tampon boxes or whatever. But it was like, you would get like a towelette or like a squirt of like your cologne for like 25 cents. And they always had like Polo and like Drakkar Noir. Those were like the two that they always had. I don't know why, I just remember that. That's so funny. Okay. Amy said, congratulations on your 30th sobriety birthday. So glad that you had a great, joyful day. Thank you so much, Amy. So many of you wished me a happy birthday and said really sweet things. I just want to say I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Michelle said, good evening, Peter. Good evening, Michelle. How are you doing, girl? Okay, Marissa. Hey, Marissa. Marissa and Vic always leave so many comments, and I live for it. Because I can tell that they comment as the vlog goes, which I live for. So, Marissa left blue hearts. And then she said, girl, because I was talking about Caroline and I seen that guy at the shoe store, or the shoe department. She said, girl, my boyfriend is 6'6". You'd laugh at our height difference. Well, only, I mean, are you 6'5"? Or are you 5'1"? I love height differences in relationships. I do. Do you know what's funny? Do you want to know a little story? So, I am about 5'10", 5'10 and a half. I think I'm like more like 5'10 and a half. Alex is like almost 6'1". My dad is tall. My stepmom is tall. My mom was like 5 foot. Actually, I was telling Nikki last night because we were talking about shoes and shoe sizes. I said something about what she was like, what size does your mom wear? And I was like, she wore a size 6. And she's like, oh, she had small feet. My mom had small feet. She wore a size 6. She was really, my mom was small and petite. But what's funny is that every guy that I ever dated, with the exception of the guy that the two guys I dated after I got out of treatment. The first guy, you know what? I actually saw a picture of me and him in the basement. I think I was taller than him. But my second one, Todd, that I dated, that passed away, he was taller than me. But other than him, Alex is the only guy that I've ever dated that's taller than me. Both of my exes, my last ex was just a little bit shorter than me. He was like probably like 5'9" and a half. Maybe like even, I mean, maybe we were like almost exactly the same height. My first ex I dated after treatment, he was like 5'7". He was short. I mean, I've dated a lot of short guys, which is kind of weird, don't you think? I don't know why I think that's weird. It's weird maybe that I remember that. I don't know. I don't even know why I remember that. Okay. Then she said, I was talking about bras and bra shopping. Marissa said, good quality bras are way too expensive these days. It sucks. Hassie said, my husband likes Chanel Blue. I love Chanel Blue. I mean, it's my daily go-to cologne, and I get so many compliments on it. I still remember the first time I ever smelled it on somebody, and it was actually this guy that we were friends with. I just saw him on Facebook the other day because he's married now and has a baby, and they live in another state, and he was with this girl on, like, a date at, like, this event that we went to, like, it was a Christmas event, actually. And I was like, you smell so good. What cologne do you have on? He was like, oh, my girlfriend got it for me. And that was like the first time we met her. And I said, what is it? And he goes, Chanel Blue. I still remember that to this day. And that's when I started wearing it. Hassie said, I'm going to Costco to look for that candle for a gift. Peter, I enjoy when you talk about gifts or cologne. I just buy what you talk about. Thanks. Okay. Let me see if I can think of more candles. Don't buy these candles. Do not buy these candles. I was so excited about these Our Own Candle Company. You guys, the only one, see, what is this one? This has no scent to it whatsoever. Fall Triple, no scent. The only one that smells whatsoever is mulled cider. The candle that I have the candle inside like lit at night, and it smells, and the wax smell. I got right down on the other one that's in there in the kitchen last night, and it didn't smell either. These candles, which I used to love back in the day, I don't think they're the same quality that they used to be. So don't buy those candles. Shy Wolf Candle Company, if you want to get a subscription box for anybody, I think those are fantastic. This one smells like balsam. I can smell it from here or over there. Oh, it smells so good. This one that somebody sent me, I love this candle so much. Let me see. This Palm Springs candle. Let me see if I can see the brand. Somebody sent this to me. Oh god, it smells so good. It smells like the Monte Cristo Hotel in Las Vegas. Monte Carlo Hotel. Palm Springs Oasis candle. I don't know what the brand is. I can't see it or like, it doesn't say on here. Let's look it up online and see if I can find what the brand name of this candle is. Somebody sent this to me. I have no idea who sent it to me. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Palm Springs. You know, that's another place I've never been. I've had so many friends of mine that love Palm Springs Oasis. Oh, candle. Pulled up right here. Oh, there's lots of them called that. Oh, here it is. Here it is. $11 on Poshmark. Okay. Well, you can get it on Poshmark. If you put in Palm Springs Oasis Scented Candle, does it say the brand on here? No. 10 ounces. Palm Springs Oasis Cactus Flower Ozone Scented Candle infused with essential oils. Brand new, never used. $10. You can get it on Poshmark if you want. But does it come up anywhere else? Poshmark. Oh, wait. Here it is on eBay, but it's a short one. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it on here. No, you can a little bit. See, it's a short one, like with a lid. What is this brand? Opal House. Oh, it's a Target candle. Is it the same thing? Yes, it's a Target candle. Oh my god. Opal House Target 15-ounce scented candle. Palm Springs Oasis Summertime. Summertime and the living's easy. Oh, I live for that. Okay, well maybe they're not around anymore. Rainbow Cereal. I don't think I like that one by Goose Creek. I'll have to be honest with you, I did not love those Goose Creek candles. Oh, here's another one. On the TikTok shop. Palm Springs Oasis Baddie Decoration. Well, this came like a can when you opened it, like a pop can on the top. What is this? TikTok shop. It's $10 on the TikTok shop if you want to buy it. Caroline's always buying stuff on the TikTok shop. Palm Springs Oasis Baddie Decoration Summer Scented Candle, 10 ounce Tropical Decor Floral. Okay. Summertime in the living's easy. Okay, let's get back into some comments, shall we? I was like, maybe I should get online and buy a couple more of these candles. And you know what I was like? I was like, no, we can always try new candles. Okay. Hassie said, I love Lacoste. Oh, girl, you comment a lot too. I love when people comment a lot. Okay, so I'm kind of joking about that. Well, I am 100% joking. I love when people comment a lot. I love Lacoste. I'm back in my high school days wearing all the t-shirts and sweatshirts. Aww. Okay, Stacy. She reads everything that I do. I didn't see this comment yet. She talks about the class reunion series. We're gonna see what she has to say. I didn't buy them. I downloaded the first 2 books. If she hates them, I'll hate them. Because Stacy and I, we love the same books. The class reunions are murder, and the rest from that series are also on Hoopla, depending on your library. I can't wait to start a new series in January. Okay! You didn't read them yet? Okay. Tamra. Hey, Tamra. She always comments, too. You're so sweet. Girl, it makes my heart burst seeing you. I just have to tell you, like, girl is such a term of endearment for me. Like, it really is. I mean, all my friends and I, for years and years and years, girlfriends, gay guy friends, I mean, like, it's always girl. Girl, what's that, girl? Girl, it makes my heart burst seeing you so happy. And let me tell you, it's okay if you're not, too. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Safe space for you, doll. So much love from me. I really appreciate that. You know what? I might read some more comments tomorrow, but I think that's a good space to end on. Tamara, that really means a lot to me. And I know so many of you guys have expressed the same thing, that if I'm not doing okay, this is a safe space. And I say that a lot. Like, this is a safe space. It feels like such a safe space to me. And I hope it feels like a safe space to you, too. And it's so weird, like, when I started this vlog, I was kind of like, yeah, last night sucked, and blah, 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 whatever. And I'm not, you know, and then by the end of it, I'm laughing and whatever. And this is cathartic and therapeutic for me, and I just really appreciate it. And I love ending my day by doing the vlog every single day, and I love interacting with you guys, and it's so fun. So let me know what you're doing this weekend, and I will be back tomorrow with another vlog, maybe a little bit longer, I don't know, maybe a little shorter, we'll see. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. If you're watching this on Friday, I hope that you're having a fantastic Friday and a fantastic beginning to your weekend. If you have to work, I hope that it goes fast and that you get to enjoy some relaxation time. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!